Okay, so this is going to be the stock update for end of September, kind of early October. So we have had a couple of bikes come in since our last stock update, of course, about 10 or 15, including these Hondas that I did a little video on for them all. But the two MD90s have been sold, like I was saying in the video, two MD90s and the 250s have been sold, and we only have this C70 left, which is a 1987 model in really mint condition. I'll show you under the seat again, just to show you the kind of condition you're looking at. That's for a 70s bike. Apart from that, then we have a Honda monkey bike in red, which is sold. We have a Yamaha RD250 originals, first series of the bike as well, which is extremely rare. We're looking to get that registered and priced and so on, so there's not much we can do on that one. We have actually two CX500s in stock. This one we're just getting up and running. The other one is running and nearly ready to go. We have the VS750, which I'm surprised is still here. A really beautiful bike. Someone should really get onto this and have a look at it, because it's super reliable, easy to drive, mint condition, really nice. We then have the BMW R650 with the really nice history on it from Frankine BMW, was brought in by, and the Z650 plate on it as well, which is unusual. Cafe racer style. We have a lot of interest in this bike, and I assume it's going to be gone soon. We then have the Velo Solex here, which is a pedal kind of 1960s bike, I believe. We then have the Honda CB1, which has been sold. The Yamaha Neos 50 is sold. We then have a nice little project here, which we're going to be selling as a winter project for you guys, which is this Royal Enfield we have here, which we're just going to get up and running and then leave the rest to you guys. So it might be a nice little project for some guys, just to do a bit of aesthetics and a few little things like that. We then have our only 50 we have left, automatic 50 that is, which is the Scoopy. Really beautiful bike. I have a full video of that up as well. We then have the GSXR 400, a really rare bike, 1984, with the very rare exhaust, the GSXR plated exhaust on the right hand side as well. We're just finishing touches on that, put the indicators in, a few little things like that, and we'll put that up. It's the proper one though, it's the dual headlamp, which is the very sought after ones that everyone wants. The ones that went into the single kind of big headlamp is not the most desirable ones. We then have two GT250s, which were German owned and really well looked after. This one we're getting the tank resprayed. We actually have the original tank as well, so we have two tanks for this this bike. And then we have the second of the GT250s here. So really nice little bikes here. Rare two-stroke twins. The Ducati 400 SS Junior is sold. We then have our electric bike, which is the which is also known as an Artisan 3000H. This is a Bumblebee variant of it, just a different retailer. All LED lights front and rear, only 2019 I believe, with only 3,000 kilometers on it. It comes with a charger, nice range and everything like that on the bike. We then have the really rare and cult following of the Suzuki RV90s. They paid homage to them with the Suzuki Van 200s and 125s in the later years, but this is the ones. These are the two-stroke 90s that everyone wants, the big moon tires, the moon side stands. Really collectible bikes, going to be worth a lot of money soon. Really nice. Only 1,000 kilometers on, or 1,000 miles on, I should say. So this is going to be a real collector's piece. 1973, as you can see on the plate there. We also have another collector bike here, which is the Kawasaki KH350 triple. Some would say the most difficult and most sought after of all of them, from the 200 triple to the 350 triple and then the 750 triple. This one is the most difficult to find in any sort of decent condition, and as you can see, in really nice condition. We've actually just had we haven't had the tank resprayed or anything. We're just getting the finishing touches done on the decals here, which are hand painted from factory. So we've got a specialist in, a Kawasaki painting specialist, which we have to ship in from another country, actually, would you believe, to do the correct detailing and the correct painting on it. So really nice job on this bike, back to factory. Then we have the Kawasaki ZXR 400H, which again with a Micron exhaust, a very desirable bike, rare enough to find. This one isn't in mediocre condition, but that's what the Suzuki GSXR came in looking like as well, and that bike is absolutely mint now, so we'll do the same with this bike. Again, the most desirable of the two, with the twin headlamps rather than the single one. The single one people aren't really interested in, it's this twin headlamp model. The Big Ruckus 250 is still available. There's a full video on that. The Phaser 600 is also still available with a full video on that one. This TDR is just in for a service and all that. The Amaruzzi 125 Vespa is still here. I don't know why. Really nice tipper, run around town. Going very cheap as well. XT500 there, as you can see, that's another sold 50. The monkey bike as well, we have the Dax there, which is for sale, 4-speed, only 1,000 miles or something like that, on mint condition, collector's piece, from factory. Really, that bike is just mint, never been touched. Aprilia 125, which is a personal collection bike, we're not going to sell it. This is the second of the two CX500s that we have, that we're doing a little bit of work on, and has the Rickman front fairings, which are quite a rare thing to find, with all the indicators in it as well. Then GT185, which is a personal collection, we do have a video up on that. A sold 50, this is a customer's bike. A sold MD90 there. Suzuki ST100 1968 with electric start, and the Laverda, which is sold to Australia. Still have the Maxim 250 here as well, full video on that. And we have the VMAX with only less than 50 miles on it, I think. Oh, sorry, 187 kilometers. We're just getting the tank redone on that, and then it'll be put back together, and the bike is mint. So that's it for the kind of late September, early October stock update for you guys. Some really nice bikes. I think I've been saying over the last few weeks that we really do stock the best bikes in Dublin. No one else is doing these kind of different variants of all these very unusual bikes and churning them over as much as we get in. And we're very proud of that. Like the KH350 Triple, the RV90, the GSXR 400, the ZXR 400, the XT500, CB1, very desirable bike. Your VMAXs. The variants of these bikes, the Honda 50s, which are only from the Japanese market, the 400 SS, a very rare Japanese market bike, the BM in the Cafe Racer, the CX500s, and the RD200s. Really hard, sought after bikes to get. So that's it for this. If you have liked the video, please do leave a like. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below on your favorite bike.